On Friday, March 15th, the National Association of Realtors sent out an email to notify 1.5 million members they have a proposed settlement in the Sitzer-Burnett class action lawsuit over the payment of real estate commissions. Now, what does this mean if you're a buyer? What does this mean if you're a seller? Those are the two questions we're going to answer in today's video, and we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now let's jump into today's topic. Now there's one certainty in the real estate industry, and that is change. The industry is always changing. There's no doubt this settlement will bring about change. I think at this point it's a little bit too early to tell you exactly how things will shake out. The press is hyping this thing up. There's no such thing as a standard commission. Obviously, I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm also a member of the National Association of Realtors. I'm a member of the state association and the local board of realtors. I thought we'd go through the email and talk about the proposed settlement. Just to be clear, NAR is a trade association. NAR does not set real estate commissions. Commissions have and always will be 100% negotiable. How are real estate agents paid? Real estate agents, or if you're a member of NAR or realtor, realtors are independent contractors. We are paid on commission. There is no salary, no health benefits, no sick time, no retirement plan. In order for me to get paid, I need to sell something. If I help a seller sell their home, I can charge that seller a commission. I only get paid if a sale takes place. When somebody lists their home for sale, the seller signs a listing agreement. In the listing agreement, the seller and the broker agree to a commission. That commission is negotiable. Currently, in our company listing agreement, it states the total commission and how much commission will be shared with the cooperating broker. Prior to the proposed settlement, I would advertise the home on the MLS. The MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service. The MLS is a database of all the homes for sale. Prior to the proposed settlement, my broker could offer a competing broker a cooperating commission in the MLS. Now, why is that important? The MLS system allows me an opportunity to promote my client's home to all the other agents who are members of the MLS. This gives my client a chance at a higher offer because more exposure to more agents means a potential higher net sales price for my client. In the lawsuit, the sellers who filed suit felt they were unfairly compelled to pay a cooperating commission. They felt the buyer should pay their agent and not the seller. As a result of the settlement, the seller can still offer a cooperating commission. They just can't advertise it in the MLS. This rule goes into effect July of 2024. This happens already in the world of for sale by owners. If I have a buyer client who wants to purchase a for sale by owner, I can still help my client. I just need to negotiate the commission prior to submitting an offer. And the same thing happens in commercial real estate. In commercial real estate, the commission is negotiated before entering into a contract. A savvy seller understands the value of offering a buyer agent commission. If you're a seller, your best friend is an agent with a buyer. As a seller, you have plenty of options. In fact, you don't have to hire an agent. You can sell your home yourself and pay no commission. You can go for sale by owner and offer a buyer's agent commission. You can offer a percentage of the sales price, or you can offer a flat fee. It's all negotiable. If you choose to hire an agent to sell your home, you have plenty of options too. You can do a flat fee or a percentage. If you hire an agent, you can still offer to pay a cooperating commission to the buyer's agent. You just can't offer a cooperating commission in the MLS. Again, all commissions are negotiable. If you're a seller and you don't offer a buyer agent commission, and if you decide not to pay a buyer's agent, then how will that buyer's agent be paid? Number one, the buyer agent could be compensated by the buyer directly. This might hurt buyers who are already having difficulty saving enough funds for a down payment and closing costs. This could put some downward pressure on buyer agent commissions, or it may take some buyers out of the market, and time will tell. The second option would be buyer's agents could receive a concession from the seller to pay some of the buyer's closing costs. Third option would be buyer's agent could receive a portion of the listing broker's compensation. The email said compensation would continue to be negotiable and should be negotiated between the agent and the consumer they serve. Starting in July of 2024, buyers will be required to enter into a written agreement with their buyer agent prior to touring a home. This will be a great change. The buyer will be under contract, and this will spell out the duties of the agent and how much they will be paid. Just like the listing agreement, the buyer-broker agreement will help the consumer understand what services will be provided and for how much. That's a good thing because I think as an industry, we've done a poor job of explaining the value of an agent and how we are compensated. As part of the settlement, NAR will release all members of NAR with one exception. One company is still litigating their case and is not released under this proposed settlement. NAR will be required to pay $418 million over the next 4 years. This email said dues will not be increased this year, but they didn't mention anything after that. I would imagine there would be some belt tightening over the next several years at NAR, or I could see a special assessment to help pay down the lawsuit. Time will tell. What will be the long-term fallout of this settlement? Time will tell. On Friday, I thought it was interesting. On the breaking of this news, the stock price of Zillow was down 13.49%. I would imagine some agents will leave the business. There are many unanswered questions and many unintended consequences that will need to be addressed over the next several months. I also believe there will be pressure on buyer agents to show their value. What about home prices? Will home prices come down? I don't believe so. Let's say a seller does save money on commission. Do you really see that seller saying, I didn't have to pay a buyer's agent, so I think I'll lower my sale price? Not a chance. Unfortunately, I think it will hurt some of the most vulnerable buyers. Some buyers may decide, I can't afford to pay an agent, so I'll just call the listing agent. Those buyers may decide to go unrepresented. If the home is older and has deferred maintenance, I think that's going to create some issues down the line. There's also going to be some issues on the financing side of the equation. There's a rule in place right now that says that VA buyers cannot pay a commission to the buyer's agent. So there's a lot of items that need to be worked out over the next several months.